Welcome back to another edition of Roast Beef and Bagels. I want to thank everybody for tuning in last week.
Yeah, it was a good
week.
Viewing week. For us. Probably, I think the highest one so far.
Yeah.
I think it was 2,000 something?
Something like that. It's pretty good. We
switched it up
today. The beef went a little crazy. He went a little old school crazy.
My grandmother's death date was on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
And she liked Bialys.
He got a Bialy.
So I got a Bialy with cream cheese and bacon.
But this
switch it up a little bit.
So small.
So he's like, how's that going to fill you? They won't even fill your fucking tooth. But I don't care. They're good. They're like a little onion, bro. It's good.
Dude, hold up that thing.
I'm going to hold it.
Look at his half versus my half.
Well, I need to cut calories anyway. We got a party in the summer.
I didn't get
we got to lose weight.
Yeah, we do. I didn't get cheese and tomato. I got cream cheese today.
What, you didn't get scallion?
No, I got veggie cream cheese on a whole wheat everything bagel.
No, I got scallion cream cheese with bacon.
I like scallion cream cheese. So we did a little
scallion. There's a scallion there. It's like a fucking appetizer.
So we switched it up a little bit. So crazy week, and the after effects of the voting are already starting to come in. So in 2026, Zoran Mamdani will be the New York City mayor.
And he already admitted he can't do anything that he promised.
And there you go. And there will not be free buses. As a matter of fact, the MTA will be going up.
Yeah.
So instead of being free, we'll be paying more.
It's incredible.
So
all you idiots that decided to he'll work free, he's basically a lame duck for the next 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's because people, when they vote, they don't know what they're voting for because they just hear someone say something without realizing you just can't pass something by saying it. Nobody has that authority, not even the president. It doesn't work that way.
Fucking birds are back.
We have a system in place that actually there's rules and regulations to our republic.
Checks and balances.
How things work. So you may want socialism, but you're not going to get socialism. It just really doesn't work that way. There, go, birds, go. So everyone who voted for him, now we have basically, like you said, listen, he did talk a good game to get everyone excited about everything for free, $30 an hour minimum wage. He's not going to be taxing his family.
No, $60 million they're worth. He's not taxing his family. Oh, dude, you know what pisses me off too? And you've probably heard me say this a million times. Most people don't even know how government works. Literally everything he was promising you that he could do, he had no control over it. It's all the governor. So if he was running for governor, he said it, there was a possibility. But the mayor has no control over the MTA. He has no control over state taxes and all that. Like I said, the only thing that he could probably push through, and that's only if the city council agrees, is the universal child care, which is still going to cost the taxpayer another 3 or 4% somewhere. They're going to get that money from us somewhere.
Yeah, the taxpayers are going to pay for that too. So, it would be nice. I don't care who's mayor. If we did have some affordable housing in New York, it's hard to live in New York with the rents, the price of homes. I mean, in New York, you fight over this tiny lot that's going to cost you millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Your taxes are going to be $20,000 a year.
And that's the problem, dude. They vote people in that raise the property tax, so everything goes up.
Yeah.
Are you going to run a business? Well, by the way, I forgot to do my economic 101 fucking lesson because I was with you yesterday.
Yeah, we went
watching fake wrestling.
We went out to East Coast Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a good time. But
it was all Lady Grace.
Listen,
it was a night out.
We'll see what he could do. I don't think he's going to be able to do much. I think he's going to be, he's young, right? So he'll be a good cheerleader for the liberals. And, the other thing he said too, he's looking forward to working with President Trump after he said he wanted no federal assistance.
Yeah.
So
Because now
I thought that
he's
was
in
funny.
office. Without Trump, he can't do shit.
Uh-huh.
Trump always said, I'm not giving you no money. Yeah.
Trump said he's going to cut off federal funding from New York. Trump was running his mouth, and now he says, looking forward to working with him. So,
Adam still hasn't spoken to me yet. No.
right, who, Mamdani?
Nope.
Well,
Don't call him up, nothing.
so he didn't call him to congratulate him?
Nothing. Nope. He was talking shit about him.
He was talking shit about Cuomo, but Cuomo said congratulations to him.
One was a politician. Adams was never a politician. He was a guy who was a cop who wanted to run for mayor. Oh.
Well,
Mamdani fucked himself.
no,
Hochul's not even really a true believer. So
no, we'll see. Again, we spoke about it too. She needs to be careful because she's running for re-election.
yeah.
Right now on those polls, she's leading the Elaine Steph something.
Only by a few. I don't believe in polls, but only by a few points she's winning. And that's only if New York comes out hard for her, which I don't think. Meaning New York City. I'm sorry, New York City comes out hard for her. I don't think they are. If you ask me, I don't believe they are.
More people vote in the governor's race than they do because you got upstate New York, and Long Island and stuff.
And upstate's all red, dude. Well, once you get past fucking,
it's just
the
Brooklyn.
Tappan Zee, it's all red.
It's Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and Manhattan. Staten Island
It's almost always red.
is all conservative. Long Island's conservative, and anything out of the other four boroughs is mostly conservative. But the problem is the dense amount of people.
Yeah.
Is Brooklyn, Manhattan.
And dude, there was a meme. I'm not a big meme person, but it explains it in one shot.
JNN is.
Oh no, JNN's a huge meme person, but I wanted to keep it because it said it so well. And of course, for some reason, my phone is acting up right now.
Well,
what the fuck, bro?
he's looking for his list.
Yeah. So this was a meme that I thought was pretty true. It says, and dude, you'll agree. I mean, we say it all the time. Broke folks have been casting their votes for liberals for 25 years, and they're still broke. I wonder why. I mean, because their policies don't work for the working class. It's very simple. Taxing somebody does not help them have more money in their pocket. It takes money from their pockets. It just, I know that you taxes differently for me, but I swear to God, dude, so Trump, we're talking about taxes. Trump's trying to do something that I think is really cool. I don't know if it'll happen.
It's never gonna happen.
It might, dude. It might. If the midterms go the same way, it will. So he wants to eliminate federal income tax completely and do something called the federal consumption tax, where you get paid 2% on everything you purchase, whatever. But at least it gives you an option. You get your whole check. Imagine, dude. I don't know.
Well, you won't get your whole check because you still got to pay state, city. You still got.
Oh yeah, so state, city, Social Security, and Medicare you have to pay into. But those are very little. I mean, very little. You're talking about getting another 20-something%. I mean, I don't know where you're at. I think I'm at 27% federally. 27% I get back in my check. Dude, I'll feel like I'm a fucking millionaire if I get 27%.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
And you know what's funny? The reason why I know that it works is because all the conservative states in the South do it. So Texas, all these big states in the South, Montana, they have no income tax. They just tax you a little higher on your what you purchase, your sales tax. And I love it because it gives you the opportunity to choose where you spend your money on. If I had more money, I would spend more. The economy would go up. Like, people don't get it. We're the economy. If we don't spend, there is none. If you keep on taking our money, we have less money to spend.
Wow.
It drives me crazy, dude. It drives me crazy. And just let people know, because let's fight with people online.
Well, the more taxes you pay, the more you will want to keep your paycheck. So you're not going to start spending money. They're going to tax you on that you're buying.
Right. And when you invest, they tax you again. Like, they just don't stop, bro. So this is the accomplishment so far, just in case everybody can say the economy's bad, right? We got $2 trillion guaranteed invested in the United States since Trump got into office, $2.5 billion in tariff revenue, The 401ks are up 10 to 15%. Middle class wages, in actuality, it says, is up 4.6%. GDP is at 3.3 from like fucking 1.9 under Biden. Inflation is down to 2.7. Thousands of jobs are back. The balanced trade deficit, there's a balanced trade deficit now because of the tariffs. Unemployment rate is down to 2.7. I said that right. Gas prices are down 8%. Mortgage rates are down. Stock market's up. Homicides are down 21%. Sexual assaults are down 10%. And 400 criminals have been deported. That is an incredible resume.
How many criminals?
400,000
Oh,
criminals.
400,000.
Not completely deported. Not everybody deported, but just the criminals are deported. I think that was great. I mean, that's some.
And it's only been 1 year.
Yeah. Right, yeah, 1 year, right? Yeah, 1 year. Not even 8
Because the voting, it's less than a year.
Yeah, right, because election day was just now.
So they voted him in a year ago.
Yeah, and I got news for you. That's not bad, correct? All that shit that we had from Biden. They said the president has nothing to do with inflation. Obviously, he does. He has nothing to do with gas prices. Obviously, he does.
Listen, I don't know if he's still going to turn everything around because Biden and that administration destroyed this country.
And dude, what people don't understand, if you look over history, I said it last week, but I want to prove it to you. Every time there's a Democratic president, the gas prices go up, and I'm going to tell you why. And this is how they play the average person. What companies do you think they invest in? They invest in fossil fuels, even though they're green people. They invest in fossil fuels, and if gas prices go up, so does their stocks. So these fucking liberals will tell you, "Oh, we got to get rid of fuels and all." But they invest in oil, they invest in gas, they invest in fucking natural gas, and they do some stuff policy-wise to make supply-demand go down so their fucking profits go up. You're getting fucking played. Learn how to work the system. Don't say, "Oh, I like this guy guy's a Nazi." Fuck all that. It's all just bullshit. Fucking look at the policies. It drives me crazy, bro.
Well, dude, they're just going to throw labels on people and hope it. What do they say? You throw the shit on the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
So that's what they do.
That's what they did with the Epstein files. The shutdown was done.
Oh yeah.
The Democrats. Dude, the funniest thing about the liberal, I have to see this weekend. So the liberal media was saying for the 30 days or whatever it was that this is a Trump shutdown. It's a Republican shutdown. As soon as the fucking Democrats handed in, they were mad at the Democrats for voting for the shutdown to be over. It was hysterical. I couldn't believe CNBC, NBC, fucking CBS, all this. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe they voted to let this go, blah, blah, blah. We should have fought harder." So now they're admitting that they're the ones who shut down the government after 30 days of saying there was a Trump fucking shutdown.
No, it was a complete Democratic shutdown. They had so many opportunities to sign the clean CR, and they didn't do it.
14 times.
And, look, I think what really happened is the public is aware of what's going on. They can say whatever they want to the blue in the face. The Democratic Party just looks stupid. The only reason why it seems like they have some kind of momentum with stuff is because they're always kicking, screaming, yelling, and that's all the news will show. And remember, news is only going to show what sells. They're not going to look at peaceful people, being calm and cool and collected.
Was tight, bro.
Of course, dude, he looked like a fool. Him and Schumer carried this big, stupid parade of nonsense that, like, they were actually going to get somewhere with it. I mean,
incredible, dude. Very pissed. I seen them in the pissed. Now they want Schumer's head in the Senate, meaning the Democrats. I mean, not literally their head. They want to get rid of him now. The Democrats. They don't think that people like AOC and all that stuff. And he might lose his reelection. AOC is going to run for a seat. He might lose it to her because of this.
Well, I just think in general, I think there's going to be a whole change and shift in the Democratic Party because I think you do have these younger millennial liberals voting now, and I think they're gonna say we don't want those old timers in anymore. Look, Pelosi's retiring, right?
Yeah.
About time. She's like, what, 80?
Dude, I think Mitch McConnell should get the fuck. I think all these guys' 30-year careers should be gone. I don't give a fuck Republican or Democrat. They've been there way too long. The longer you are, the more corrupt you could become, and it's just not worth it. There should be term limits for both sides of the aisle, and there should be no fucking, during a shutdown, they shouldn't get fucking paid either. Fuck these people.
Well, I agree with that. I think during any kind of shutdown, forget not paying your soldiers, TSA, giving people SNAP benefits. I think the politicians shouldn't get paid. Yeah, exactly. And I think you'll see how quick these shutdowns will be over.
Yeah.
So, I listen, again, being a conservative minded person, you wouldn't think I would say something like that, but no, 1,000,000%
Yeah.
that I think the politicians, if you guys are causing the shutdown by can't agreeing on something,
Right.
then you should be the ones not getting paid.
Right.
Not, especially not the army
No.
and your service
Yeah, of
people.
course not. Pentagon, all those guys.
That's ridiculous
Yeah.
that they're the ones and their families. It was over a month where they didn't get
Yeah,
paid.
It was like 30. It was more than 30 days, bro.
Can you imagine going to work all the time and not getting paid?
Nah.
Nobody would go to work.
Nah, it don't make sense. But they get back pay.
Yeah, they'll
And
get retro.
they're gonna get fucking taxed.
But
like
they're gonna-
fucking crazy.
You hate taxes, and they're going to get killed on the taxes.
And I think I just seen that the Trump administration is going to give a $10,000 bonus to TSA workers who were working without pay because they feel like they deserve it. They were working because a lot of them banged out. They weren't coming to work.
Well, the airports had all kinds of
Yeah.
delays and flight cancellations.
So you want to
nobody's
reward
going to
people
work.
that went there. I like that.
Listen, we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. We'll know. Oh, speaking about reward, dude, did you get your inflation check
But 2,000?
from Hochul?
No, I still haven't.
I got it.
I still haven't got it, bro.
I got it. I
How
couldn't
much was
believe
it? 200, 400?
$150.
Oh, dude, you know what? It's your money anyway. And
Yeah.
by the way, Trump's trying to get everybody $2,000 out of the tariffs,
The
and no one
tariff.
fucking believes it. All the liberals are saying that it's not going to happen. That the news is going against it. JNN went against it. So I told JNN on his page, I said, "Listen, bro, look, I don't want you to go against your morals. When you get the $2,000, DM me. I'll give you my address and send me the $2,000."
Well, I hate
And that
to
goes
say
to
it.
every fucking liberal out there. You guys should not go against your morals. You hate Trump. Don't take a dime from him. Go to Roast Beef and Bagels. Email us. We'll email you back our fucking addresses, and you send it to us. We'll use it.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Oh no, it's gonna.
But if it happens, is it only for people who work?
Mhm.
Someone like JNN's not going to get it.
He don't work at all. I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, we haven't. Maybe I thought he did work. Actually, I thought he worked in a strip joint. No, I don't know. Whatever. But either way, I don't give a fuck. All you motherfuckers that are working who are anti-Trump and don't want it, you send me the fucking check. I'll take it more than happily. I'm more than happy to take it. My money.
The other hot topic is again the Epstein
Oh,
files.
I got something for that. I got something.
Listen, I don't care who's in them. At this point, it's been stepped on so much.
Yeah.
Who knows what's in there if it's legit anymore? All I'm saying is this: when they first got their hands on this supposed file, that's when it should have been dropped.
The Obama administration didn't let it go out. The Biden administration didn't let it go out. When Trump tried to push it out, an Obama judge denied it. And there was a Democrat, I don't know his name, but we could probably look it up. You could put it right here. He just put something onto the floor, which is like, I forgot the name of it, but it's like an immediate vote. They do an immediate vote. And the Democrats did not want to release the fucking files. The Democrats. So they want to hold this over Trump for the next 3 years to keep everybody thinking he's an asshole. But they should just release it. Fucking who cares? And I think the reason why I do this is because people, unfortunately, Obama, fucking Biden, Mitch McConnell, all these old timers, they're all on the list.
Oh yeah.
They're all on the list.
Well, it was public knowledge about Clinton being on there. God knows how many
Now they're
times.
saying there's an email out that's saying that Clinton wasn't there, but the flight logs from the original investigation show that he was there like 9 times. So you can't even believe the fucking emails that come out. But this is from the new emails that came out. And to be honest with you, I don't know if they're Republican or Democrat, but I know Democrats released a few files and the Republicans released a bunch of emails too. But this is what was in it. So Epstein, and one of the emails that said Epstein hated Trump. He didn't trust him, and they weren't friends. That's coming from Epstein. That's coming from an email.
Again, this I think suppositive on none of it, because who knows what's stepped on, what's fake, what's
right.
I don't believe any of this stuff anymore.
They
feel bad for the victims.
So the press release is coming out from this. Now this is from a meme, but I did fact check what I'm saying to you. But I kind of agree with him. You never know, whatever, right? The New York Times directly worked with Epstein on this supposed story about Trump at the time. Now this is before he was president. There was a guy named Bradley Edwards. He was the lawyer for the accused, said that Trump was the only individual to cooperate and help at the Epstein case. Trump did not have one decent cell in his body. That's what Epstein said about him. Yeah, the other stuff does. And the one that the Democrats released recently, it's the big one. They put victim instead of the name.
Yeah.
The girl's name is Virginia. I can't pronounce it. Goff. I can't even really see it.
Goffrey.
And they're saying that she said something about Trump, but she was in testimony and she's been on news. She said
he had nothing
to do with it. Trump never did anything, whatever. And supposedly, dude, there's some other one. I didn't see this one email. I've been trying to get all the emails, but they're saying that they confirmed on the Epstein email somehow that Russiagate was all a hoax on top of all that. So it's incredible. And I wish that somebody in the news would say the truth so that we could really find out. But it's all watered down.
I'm telling you, dude, this has all been stepped on.
Yeah.
And you know, the biggest picture, like I said, that's getting lost is the victims, right? These young girls. Listen, some of the stories seem like they did it on their own willingly, right? For money. You know, some seem like they were kind of forced, didn't know what to do. Who knows, right? But either way, they were trafficked to some extent. They were most of them were, I think all of them were underage, right?
Most of them were underage. And I got news for you, dude. I mean, this was a while ago. This is when Epstein first got arrested. This was before he died. They put out a Netflix documentary on it, and dude, it was pretty good. But it kind of shows the way that it was done, right? So I don't know if he literally put a gun to the girl's head and said to do it. It wasn't like that. But there was a lot of convincing, a lot of conniving. The girl Maxwell did a lot of game, meaning finding if the girl was weak or she needed love. Like she looked specific.
She was like his go-getter.
Yeah,
right?
she was like his pimp or whatever, you know. Yeah. And it's sad if you get a chance to watch it. I mean, I'm not saying that anything he did was right because it was disgusting, but it wasn't. They're making it sound like they forced him, but it was more like convinced, and then he wouldn't let them go. Kind of like it was like a thing. He wouldn't let them go. He'd pay them, like almost like a prostitute. Most of them, some of them. It was sad, and I felt bad for the girls. They were young, they were vulnerable. He was a wealthy man, you know, that type of stuff.
And they threw money at them, and they were like, their eyes probably got big. And
kind of like that other guy from who was the heavyset director? Remember, it was the U2 movement, whatever.
Oh,
he did the same thing. Kind of convinced him, you want this kind of movie? I can get you in a movie.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
We'll put his name right there. But we're horrible. I can't remember shit. You got my hat, my motherboard.
Looks nice.
Nice, it matches.
So I mean, like again, at this point, I think those files have been stepped on so much, and I think not that it's a waste. I just feel like we're so sidetracked by who's on it versus what was done to these people. In the end, clearly there was, you know, the ringleader was Epstein and what's her name, Ghislaine Maxwell, and there was a bunch of victims. She went hush, probably got a reduced sentence for it. Yeah. He clearly either killed himself or was murdered.
He was murdered, bro.
Right. So either way, they got rid of the head of that snake. So now they're not giving the victims, for whatever reason, the victims aren't even given a chance to come forward with their story. Very little bit you hear from them. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised too if they're getting some kind of payoff at this point.
I mean, I'm sure the news agencies are. No, I'm sure the news agencies are paying them to come. Somebody might be paying them to stay. You know, you don't know. And it's sad. You're right, though. The victims are really the problem here, and we're making a big deal. And the reason why Epstein files are back out again is because the Democrats have nothing else to say.
And the midterms are coming up.
Yeah, they have nothing else to say. They just lost the fucking shutdown. The economy is doing well, no matter what anybody says. Dude, there was the CEO from Walmart. You can see it. It's on the CEO from Walmart just came out. He was getting interviewed by
George Stephanopoulos. I saw this with the Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, with prices so high," and he like completely bypassed it. He said, "We're able to give so much more to the people for less money this year because prices are down."
Yep.
Like he didn't even listen to George. He was like, "Fuck George, I'm not even gonna go at him."
I saw that interview. I thought it was great. Yeah, he paid
him no mind.
He tried to definitely bait him in and rope him in with the prices and stuff like that.
And the guy, my price is like 15% less.
He said my prices are 15% less this year, and he said we could feed a family of 10 for $4 each for Thanksgiving. I saw that interview. I was like, look at this shit.
It was fucking great.
That was good.
Can we put a reel on here? Can we put that on here? Maybe we'll try to. He'll try to put it there. I actually just like to do that last week. I like it.
I could try to get it in there, but
and then you could pause us and put that on. Maybe I don't know.
No, I could definitely drop that. But yeah, I did see that. So Listen, I don't believe any of the nonsense that's out there. And that's why we tell everybody always be a free thinker, because you got to have a mind of your own for this stuff. Too many people get roped in by memes, by news reports and stuff like that. Just come to your own conclusions about stuff and what's best for you and your family first and foremost than anything else. Don't listen to a politician saying everything's for free. Don't listen to another politician saying that, prices are up, prices are down because of me, because of that, because of this. You got to judge things for yourself.
Like they're talking about coffee being high.
It is high.
It is high. Right? But I thought it was Trump. I thought it was Trump too. So I started looking into it, and it's not him.
It's been for a while.
It's the crops. The crops are not doing well where they grow the coffee over the last couple of years or whatever.
Well, they grow coffee beans in all different places.
Yeah, Colombia, whatever, that place, whatever.
I love coffee.
I can't even have. I have fake coffee. I have decaf. I can't. I drink mud water. We went through that. I mean, that mud water is good. The only thing is made of mushrooms. I mean, it's incredible what it does to your body. It just pushes everything.
It's like a laxative.
Yeah. Don't pushes everything out.
You're going out somewhere, don't drink mud water.
I will say to you, you drink mud water 3-4 days, you feel much lighter. I mean, you're not losing a lot of weight, right? But you feel just so much lighter. It's so crazy. I love it. I fucking love it. I wish I could bring mud water here, but it doesn't dissolve. I have to do the frother, to get it like whatever. You can't just spoon it. You gotta froth it.
But isn't that for cappuccinos?
The frother?
Yeah,
I guess.
But you do that in the coffee?
Yeah, you ever see it? It's like this big. You press the button on the top,
and it's got like a thing that spins.
So I put the mud water and hot water in there, and I use Rise is another mushroom coffee. I think I gave it to you.
You gave me some mushroom coffees,
and I press it and it mixes well. But if I just do it with the spoon, no, it just stays.
Oh, so it's like an instant coffee?
Yeah. It's good though, bro. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you might not like it. Oh no, you drink black coffee.
That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, so you like it. It's black coffee. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I've tasted worse. Pretty good. I don't know.
So listen, we got the holidays coming up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on. I hope this year, unlike years past, we have normal conversations at the dinner table.
Yeah, no more fucking fighting.
No more fighting over politics. I hope you don't not invite certain people because of their political beliefs. And because as you can see, the world that we live in at times is completely crazy. And I wouldn't get it to a point where it would want to break up family conversations or family relationships or anything like that.
We know
or
somebody
friend relationships
where their oldest kid hasn't spoken to him since Trump's first term.
Yeah.
It's
sad.
But
I couldn't imagine going through life not talking to my parents
or your kid
or my children because of political beliefs and stuff like that. So we're at that time of year where it is the holidays. And the news and the social media constantly throws politics in your face, including us.
Yeah, right.
And, it'd be nice that if this year, maybe people kind of just took a little bit of a break for it, maybe put down the phones, except for roast beef and bagels, and not watch social media and not watch the news so much or listen to the news and actually listen to your niece, nephew, aunt, uncle, grandparent, parents, kids from across the other side and hear about what they're doing in school, what's going on in work, what's going on in their everyday life, what are some of their extracurricular activities instead of constantly being in each other's face about politics.
Well, it's the young ones, bro, because there's an old saying. I don't know if I ever told you this. I don't think there's an old saying that says if you're not a liberal when you're a kid, you have no heart. If you're not a conservative when you get older, you have no brain. So when you're the older person, you have to understand that these kids, they haven't lived life. They're living home with their mom and dad. They don't know anything about economics or how much to pay for things. But as you get older, I believe you become more and more conservative because you have no choice. You worry about your money. You worry about your family. You worry about taxes and where you're going to live and crime. When you're a kid, you don't give a shit. Like, you don't know life yet, And sometimes people stay a kid alone. Like, me and you are still big kids, really, to be honest with you. We went to wrestling last night, had a good time, Guy fucking broke his collarbone. He jumped off the fucking thing.
He got hurt, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I said, when the guy went up, he was like, hey, 40 years old, I don't know. Got up and I said, this is not good. I looked at him and said, this is not good. And the guys didn't catch him in time, and he fucking fell on his shoulder and his head. He broke his, well, I don't know if he broke his shoulder, but he definitely dislocated.
They had to take him out in an ambulance.
Oh, my God. I can't believe we didn't even film it when it was going on.
No, and the funny thing was everybody just kept, the show just kept going on.
The show must go on.
It was a tag team match. His partner fought the other two guys and won.
they're tag team champions. The guy's in that fucking in the back with EMS trying to fix his fucking shoulder. We're gonna try to get on the show next time. I told him I have an idea. We're gonna get on the show. I'm gonna stone cold stun one of those motherfuckers. You see, bro. Especially the guy that looks like a fake Ric Flair. We're gonna play a picture of him, right? Yeah.
Do we have a picture of him?
Yeah, you took a picture of me with him.
Oh, okay.
Remember he was choking.
Yeah. So we'll drop that in there.
That's so funny.
So we just want to make sure that, again, when you guys get together this year for the holidays, put everything to the side and let's forget about it. And we can debate maybe in 2026 on some stuff again. And, you know, I just think, you know, with everything coming up and all the finger pointing on both sides, that sometimes it gets a little crazy and out of hand. And then I think we let time get away from us.
No good.
And it is no good because
time is the most precious thing. It's the only thing you can't buy.
No, and it's not guaranteed how long that time is going to be for
you don't know
some
what's going to be
us.
Tomorrow, bro.
So I just think, right? You told me about some girl from the neighborhood where we grew up.
Yeah. I don't want to say her name. I don't want to feel maybe upset. But she's from the neighborhood. I know her a long time. Actually, I'm friendly. I'm friendly with her sister. Still, she's on Facebook a little bit more than she was, and she just passed away. She's 53, and like I know her since I was like 12. We didn't keep close. I think they moved. I'm not sure.
Right.
But it's sad to see the people that you kind of grew up with and you were around. Unfortunately, this is the age where we're getting where friends are going to stop passing, and you know, we gotta set stupidity to the side because we're not going to be around forever. You know, like me and you are lucky. Like people don't know me and you never really argued about anything. We've been friends since I was about 12. We never argued about anything. I mean, we were upset about football, but that's not real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, I love him like a brother. I would never not want to speak to him. And there's a few other guys around us that we're similar with. And you know, some people are not talking to some people right now. But I'm hoping that by the time we all meet our maker, that everything changes. You know, it's not worth it. It's okay to have a difference. You say, "I love you. I'm sorry," and just move on.
Keep it moving.
Yeah. People will fuck up. We all fuck up, dude. Like I don't want to say too much, but I remember one of our friends. You'll know the story. I don't want to say what it is, but one of our friends that was married, and we used to make fun of the wife a little bit. We used to say that she had a razor blade under her mouth, but we were young, and they would call it. He would call me and be like, "Dude, you know, go apologize." You know, I call her up and I say, "Listen, I'm sorry. We're just playing. We were drinking. I'm sorry, and I don't want any problems because we can all go too far sometimes. We can all go too far, but unfortunately, when me and him are together, it's really bad. We go really far. No good. But you gotta just love your family, love your friends. You don't want to go anywhere. Actually, dude, to be honest, we'll get off a little bit off topic since we're talking a little mushy. Me and my mom never had, for a while, didn't have such a strong relationship, and now we're getting back to normal. And
that's good.
Yeah, we went out the other day.
I saw a picture you posted.
Yeah, my mother and me are starting to talk like more often, and there was a lot of water under the bridge, and I'm very happy that we started talking again. And she's getting up in age, and I don't want our relationship to stay not good, and something happens to either one of us really, and then you live with that. You live with that a long time. You don't get rid of that, and there's no way to correct it because that person's in heaven and you're here now.
Yeah.
So everybody out there, he's right. Fuck politics, whatever. And you can make a rule. Just let's not talk about it, right? Just say, listen, at the table today, we're going to talk about positive things. We're not going to try to talk about politics. Fuck Trump, fuck Nancy, whoever the hell's in Mamdani, and let's move on. We'll talk about it after the holidays again.
Yeah, I just think it's important that you put your phones down for a minute and focus on stuff like that because we're all wrapped up, including us. We're wrapped up into all this day-to-day stuff that's going on, and we don't ever take 2 minutes out to kind of see, hey, what are you up to? How's things in your life? How's your family doing? How's your kids, if you have any, how they doing? What are they up to? It's right away. It's like, oh my God, did you hear about the shutdown? Oh my God.
We do that all week, by the way, me and you.
We do. So we're guilty of stuff we're trying to say not to do, but maybe we can this year with again.
And just to say, we don't always agree 100% on everything. It's not true, but we have to be adults and say, all right, I see your point of view, but I don't agree. That's all. You don't have to be mad. Like, I don't understand why people want to be mad at each other for people that don't give a shit about you. Meaning, I'm just use Trump.
It's true.
Trump, I'm a policy supporter, but he could give a shit what happens in my life to reality, and I don't blame him, right? Because technically, I really don't give a shit what happens in his reality. So I'm gonna argue with someone who I'm a friend with for 30 years because they don't like Trump. Trump doesn't give a fuck about both of us. So, like, I just agree with his policies. I mean, they don't make sense. You know?
It's true. That's what I say about the Hollywood people too.
Yeah,
you know, they don't care about us, and that's funny because what you say is like when someone like when a Hollywood icon or a music icon passes away, everyone like. Yeah, I was very upset with like Ace Frehley and stuff like that. That was a hero of mine, but at the end of the day, they didn't know us, right?
And it happens every day to normal people like me and you, and no one gives a shit. I mean, there's no news report like on this woman who just passed away. Who she was a really sweet lady. There's nobody putting it out there. I mean, unless like there's that fireman who just died.
Oh, just died. Yeah, I saw that.
Actually, a lot of people in my job knew him because it's from the Rockaways. He's from there.
He's over there.
And and they did this big boudin, and it's beautiful. I mean, they had a 3-hour wait to show respects for his family the last 2 days. They were in Marine Park Funeral Home. I don't know if he's from there, or whatever, but they're going to come out.
Was that where his ladder or company was?
I don't know. I know he's originally from the Rockaways, so that's why.
It's all over the Rockaways. I saw it. Like they have things.
And they go into that church. That church there too in the Rockaways, like on 124th or whatever. They're going to be there. So they're driving from Marine Park to there today, and they shut down the bridge. That bridge that goes from Brooklyn to Queens. They shut it down. It's just today for them until the funeral's over. Whatever it's going to be. But those guys, because he had a heart attack on the job. But people have heart attacks every day. People in families all the time. Like I have one of my ex coworkers. 43 just passed away.
Yeah.
Great lady too. I worked with her for about 2 years in Brooklyn South when I was there. She was funny. She was strong. She had family, friends. What's up, brother? How's everything?
Good morning.
And it's sad. We're just getting to that age where we appreciate the next day. I hope nothing happens to any of us anytime soon, but you never know. It's God's will, not ours.
So we don't want to make the show any more morbid than we just did. So I want to just thank everyone for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing everyone real soon.
Right.
Ciao.
We've been waiting for so